Hare Krishna. So Krishna has described knowledge, Krishna has described action in mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. Now Krishna is describing about the agent or the doer in mode of goodness, passion and ignorance. Let's start with the first one, that is doer in the mode of goodness. In Śloka number 26. Mukta sango naham vadi dhrityotsaha samanvitaha siddhya siddhayor nirvikaraha karta satvika uchyate. So here it is said, karta, the one who performs his duty. How? Mukta Sangha, the first one, Mukta Sangha. That is without association with the modes of material nature, Mukta Sangha. Then Anahankaraha, that is free from false ego. Dhriti Utsaha Samanvitaha, with great determination and enthusiasm. And then Siddhi Asiddhayoho Nirvikaraha, without wavering in success or failure. Such a person is said to be in the mode of goodness or a worker in the mode of goodness. Now let's see these points one by one. Very relevant in our day-to-day life. The first one is when it is said Mukta Sangha. So when you say Mukta Sangha, we can say, as Prabhupada is saying here, free from three modes of material nature. Or we can also say the product of three modes of material nature is what? Attachment to the result and the doership mentality. So free from attachment to result and doership mentality, this is the first quality of a person in the mode of goodness or the worker in the mode of goodness. And then next that is given is Dhriti. Dhriti basically means with determination. He works with determination. And it also means tolerance. So a person is ready to tolerate all the reactions which are coming from his past karma. So he doesn't just get swayed away with the happiness or distress. He just tolerates whatever it is. Because he understands that it's because of me. I have done various things. So I have to suffer. He is not like ordinary people where he say, why me, why me, why me? He will not do that. He will be normal, understanding that this is because of my own karma. Let me tolerate. And Utsaha, and he will work with great enthusiasm. And then Siddhi Asiddhayo Nirvikaraha. See, normally any work we do will become successful or there will be a failure. But a person, a worker, an agent in the mode of goodness is equipoised. He is not swayed like pendulum from success, though he is on the other side, and then when it comes to failure he goes to the other side. Nothing like that. He is equipoised. He has learned the art to tolerate both success and failure. Actually, the fact is, we have to tolerate even success. Failure is obviously there. Success also has to be tolerated. Because if we don't tolerate the success, there will be a lot of other problems that will come, like pride and others. So in this way, a person in a mode of goodness will act like this. Now, going one step ahead of this, what about a devotee? How should a devotee be? So Prabhupada is talking about that here. A person in Krishna consciousness is always transcendental to the material modes of nature. Now that's quite obvious. Why? Because he is always engaged in service of Krishna. Nikhilaswapi avasthasu jivan mukta sauchyate. So a person who is always engaged in service of Krishna, so what happens? When he is engaging his body, mind and words, so at that time, since he is fully engaged in service of Krishna who is transcendental, he will also become transcendental. Transcendental means beyond the three modes of material nature. And then here it is said, he has no expectations for the result of work entrusted to him because he is above false ego and pride. Still he is always enthusiastic till the completion of such work. Now when the work is given, when seva is given to a devotee gives his best, his 100%. And he has no expectation out of it. Why? Because he knows he is doing it for Krishna. The only thing that he has in his mind is that I want to give pleasure to Krishna. I don't want anything for myself. I want to give pleasure to Krishna. That is the mood. That is the mood in which the person works. And automatically, since this is the mood, He is naturally enthusiastic because he is doing it for the pleasure of Krishna. And then he does not worry about the distress undertaken, he is always enthusiastic. There will be a lot of problems that the devotee might go through when he is rendering some service, say preaching. So when a devotee goes out for preaching, there will be a lot of problems. People might say something to him or her, people might speak something weird, he might not get food, water, etc. on time. So many things can happen during book distribution, preaching or whatever. Some people might insult. But then, understanding that I am doing this for the pleasure of Krishna and I should do it in a proper way, the devotee will not get swayed by all these different things. He'll just tolerate. He'll just tolerate. In fact, he'll not care for the distress that is coming. Why? Because he's seeing something very great. Like for example, when a lady is pregnant and giving birth to a child, she undergoes a lot of pain, the labor pain. But then she tolerates all that. Or she ignores that pain. Why? Because she is going to see her baby. Similarly, a devotee tolerates all the distress and all the pain that is there just for one thing, to see a beautiful smile on the face of Guru and Krishna. That's what a devotee wants. So in this way, all the distress that is there, they will take. And here it is said, he does not care for success or failure. He is equal in both distress and happiness. So a devotee, he knows very well who will give success, Krishna will give success. Who will give failure, Krishna will give failure. In both success and failure, what is Krishna's mood? Krishna will be pleased. So why worry? So a devotee does not get swayed. Oh, I got it. I was successful. I did it. Oh, I am a failure. So I did it. No. He's like, Krishna was the one who gave the result. So success is his and failure is also his. Maybe he has given it so that I can learn some lessons. But then in either of the case, Krishna has seen my endeavor. He'll be pleased with the endeavor. So he'll not get swayed by all these different things. So in this way we understand a devotee will remain equipoised. So a devotee is always higher than the mode of goodness worker. And to understand it in our day-to-day life, in this material platform, we can equate a devotee to a person or a worker in the mode of goodness. That's what we see in this purport of Srila Prabhupada. So in this way, Krishna has described a worker in the mode of goodness. Now he's going to speak about worker in the mode of passion and ignorance. Let's see that in the next video. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.